Howdy, digital trailblazers. Welcome back to the one and only legendary Coding Chronicles, where we explore the vast, untamed wilderness of the digital age. Yeehaw! I'm your guide, Cowboy Coder, the only coder who slings code faster than his shadow chases him while riding on his trusty steed into an Amarillo sunset, listening to his favorite Drake collabs. Today, we're embarking on an epic journey through the top 10 most revolutionary ideas in coding. We're riding from the golden plains of cowboy coding to the neon-lit streets of the Internet of Things. So grab your gear and let's dig our spurs into this here Bronco as we explore the ideas that reshaped our world. Let's be honest, these ideas stirred up more dust than a herd of buffaloes, showing us that in the world of coding, the only limit is your imagination. Number 10, the Internet of Things. This is where the digital and physical worlds collide, creating a reality where everything from your toaster to your car is part of a vast, interconnected web. IoT is the dream of a world where technology serves us, seamlessly integrated into every aspect of our lives, making everything smarter, faster, and more intuitive. It's like having the soundtrack of your life scored by Drake, your home stocked by Trader Joe's, and your world connected in a way that makes every day easier, more enjoyable, and more exciting. IoT is not just a revolution, it's the future unfolding before our eyes, one smart device at a time. Number 9, open source movement. Picture the original digital realm as a vast, uncharted wilderness. Then along came a band of visionaries, sharing their maps and tools, believing they were stronger together than we are apart. This movement turned solitary hunters into members of a vast tribe, sharing, collaborating, and building together. It's like Drake sharing his beats with the world, inviting remixes and collaborations, or Trader Joe's bringing exotic flavors from around the globe to your local store. Open source is the communal table of coding, where everyone is welcome, and the feast is richer for everyone's contribution. It's a testament to the human spirit, proving that when we share, we not only multiply our successes, but also maximize our capacity for innovation. As Drake himself said, we started from the bottom, and now we're here collaborating, enjoying those delicious off-brand vegan treats from Trader Joe's. Number 8, machine learning and AI. Thought your humanities degree was worthless? AI can calculate just how irrelevant your ability to write a thesis on Melville truly is. Now that's a whale of an invention. This isn't just technology, folks. It's almost like magic. Spells cast in binary, conjuring intelligence from the ether. We taught machines to learn, to grow, to dream. Like a bard composing a ballad, programmers are now the architects of thought itself. Minds that can compose music, paint masterpieces, and solve mysteries of the universe, and even write scripts for videos about coding history. Imagine a machine that knows you're craving a Drake tune before you do, or a robot that hand delivers your favorite Trader Joe's snack before you realize you're out. Machine learning and AI are not just revolutionizing coding, they're redefining what it means to be creators, dreamers, and innovators in a world where the line between organic and the artificial blurs more each day. Number 7, the Internet. At lucky number 7, we've got the Internet. The great digital ocean where all rivers of information flow like the Rio Grande undulating against the shores of the Mexican border in Big Bend. Es un río hermoso, mis vaqueros guapos. Before the internet, knowledge was as scarce as water in a drought. The internet changed all that, creating a deluge of data, connection, and opportunity. It's like the moment when Drake's music first hit the streaming platforms, suddenly accessible everywhere, uniting fans across the globe and earning him the record of the most streamed artist of the 2010s. The internet turned the world into a global village where Trader Joe's recipes can inspire a dinner in Delhi and a coder in California can solve a problem for a business in Budapest. It's the fabric that weaves our modern tapestry of shared human experience, making it possible for us to connect, learn, and grow together, no matter where on this vast planet we hang our cowboy hats. Number 6, cloud computing. Remember the days when data was shackled to physical servers, as bulky and immovable as a strong box full of gold? Well, some say that cloud computing freed us from these chains, allowing us to access our treasure trove of data from anywhere, at any time, through an access to a centralized server. It's like having your favorite Drake album or Trader Joe's snack available whenever you want, wherever you are. This innovation democratized computing, enabling startups to harness the power of massive server farms without building them, leveling the playing field in a way that was previously unimaginable. And if you happen to own one of these server farms, let's just say Drake would be jealous of your quarterly statements. Cloud computing didn't just change the way we stored data, it revolutionized how we thought about possibilities, scalability, and access in the digital age. It was a discovery that rivaled Cabeza de Vaca's famous journey, as historical as the first visit to the shores of Galveston. When Cabeza de Vaca first encountered those rattlers in Texas, Little did he know that one day they'd be manufacturing scientific calculators that you could play Snake on. Number 5, the Agile Methodology. Agile took the ethos of cowboy coding, speed, flexibility, and pioneering spirit, and refined it into a philosophy that revolutionized software development. It's about moving fast, breaking things, but in a good way, and iterating quicker than a DJ spins tracks at a club. Agile is the Drake of software methodologies, always evolving, always relevant, always ahead of the curve, and always stealing other people's beats. It showed us that in a world of constant change, the ability to adapt and evolve is not just an advantage, it's a necessity. Agile is the Trader Joe's of coding, constantly surprising us with new delights, making the complex simple, and ensuring that quality is never compromised in the quest for innovation. It's worth waiting in those long lines and fighting for parking space. Thank goodness I can saddle my trusty steed right by the shopping cart return. Yeehaw! Number 4, version control systems. Sneaking in at number 4, like a whisper on the wind, are version control systems. This is the silent heartbeat of collaboration in coding, the unsung hero that makes it possible for developers to weave together the tapestry of modern software. Without version control, collaboration would be as chaotic as a kitchen where everyone cooks, no one cleans, and every Drake song is played on multiple sound systems at once. It's the backbone of the digital age, allowing ideas to be shared, tested, and improved upon, much like Thank Me Later gained attention on MySpace before giving Drake the opportunity to rap with both Eminem and Lil Wayne at once. Imagine if every time Drake wanted to tweak a track, he had to start from scratch. That's a world without version control. It's the Trader Joe's shopping list of coding, ensuring that no matter how many chefs are in the kitchen, the meal comes out perfect every time. If you don't use version control, you'd have a null pointer exception in every release. And if we're talking about my debut album, that's not a bad thing. But I'm only dropping that sucker once, unless Spotify has something to say about it. They can try to control my versions, but never my verses. But I digress. Number 3, the World Wide Web. This isn't just a chapter in the history of technology. It's the moment when the gates were flung open and the vast digital prairie became accessible to every man, woman, and child with an internet connection. It's like a stage where Drake performs to the world, where Trader Joe's finds its exotic ingredients. The World Wide Web made the internet not just a tool, but a canvas, a marketplace, a community square. It's where coding stopped being just about computers and started being about people, about us, connecting, creating, and sharing in ways that were once the stuff of science fiction. I think of old Tim Berners-Lee, who made HTTP a household name, which is why I hustle through the produce to get those sweet candy bars. Number 2, object-oriented programming. You know me, I'm always down with OOP. Now at the penultimate spot, number 2, is object-oriented programming. OOP didn't just change coding, it reimagined it, introducing a world where code could be as elegant and modular as the components of a symphony. This was a paradigm shift, turning rigid, monolithic code into something alive, something that could grow, adapt, and improve over time. It's like the transition from vinyl to streaming, from static albums to dynamic playlists that adapt to your mood. Much like Drake's discography evolves to reflect his journey both as a sensitive Canadian to an international leviathan of hip-hop culture representing the shift and melodic growth of pop music's agency in a quickly interconnected world, consarn it. Objectively speaking, OOP made coding accessible, understandable, and infinitely more powerful. A tool not just for programmers, but for anyone with an idea and the drive to bring it to life. Number 1, Cowboy Coding. Finishing up our list, of course, is Cowboy Coding at number 1. I know you're not surprised, partner. Imagine a world tethered by the constraints of conventional wisdom, where the speed of innovation crawls slower than a wagon train on the Oregon Trail. Then came the mavericks of coding, the cowboy coders, breaking free from the chains, galloping towards deadlines with the wind in their hair and a gleam in their eye. Much like the way Drake burst onto the music scene, these pioneers were unorthodox, unapologetic, and unbelievably effective. They blazed trails for agile methodology, proving that sometimes to innovate, you've got to break the rules. It's like finding that hidden gem in Trader Joe's that you didn't know you needed, but now can't live without. Cowboy Coding showed us that sometimes the best path forward isn't a path at all. It's a wild, untamed sprint into the unknown. It also gave the inspiration for the artist name for a voice that rivals Drake's as the heart of our culture. And there you have it, folks, our top 10 most revolutionary ideas in coding. Each a beacon lighting the way towards a future filled with promise, innovation, and untold possibilities. From the interconnected world of the Internet of Things to the rugged trails of cowboy coding, we've seen how creativity, collaboration, and courage can transform our world. But the journey doesn't end here. No, it's just the beginning. Because in the world of coding, the next revolutionary idea could come from anywhere, from anyone. Maybe even you. So keep dreaming, keep building, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible. And speaking of dreams, I'm going to leave you with a little something from my heart to yours. A song about dreaming big, about breaking free from the ordinary, and about creating something truly revolutionary when you simply let go. Here's Dreamscapes, a melody for the coders, the dreamers, and the pioneers of tomorrow. Till next time, keep your boots dusty, your code clean, and your dreams boundless. Happy trails, partner. Beyond the sands of space and time, traverses the soul and is beyond the mind. Assessing all directions to that which it must align. It's more than a signal and more than a sign. Searches for a home, never takes a breather. Born from the source and born in the ether. Stretches through the cosmos beyond infinity. Rising from the ashes like the Holy Trinity.
It's really cold and about to take shape. We're living in a dreamscape. It's really cold and about to take shape. We're living in a dreamscape.
Sometimes the world can be a complicated place. So many things we take for granted in this crazy rat race. If we just took a moment to sit and ponder, we wouldn't be confused when the mind begins to wander. Talk to your mind and begin to go slow. You'll find it all in front of you when you get in the flow. So focus your attention without any delusion. Before you know it, you have the solution.